everybody can appreciate my crash out energy for the day, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this story that I just seen. So basically, Allen Iverson, we all know him from the 76ers. A local legend. He's from the city of Hampton. He played basketball for the 76ers, did his thing. I'm pretty sure everybody know who AI is. Baby, they didn't I think they even gave him a piece of street named after him. Okay. However, let's get into this. Wait a minute. Let me pull it up on the news station. So basically, oh, what's that noise? Hold on. It would transform the type of living areas that are currently on the north end. Telling your side's Deja Parker is live with details from last night's city council meeting. Deja, good morning.
Good morning. In a 4-3 vote, it has been voted down to build a new apartment complex. Currently, the land sits vacant. Fort Eustis Investment Partners are trying to change that for the greater good of the Newport News community. The land sits on the north end of the peninsula, and yesterday developers went in front of Newport News City Council members to change the zoning. A zoning change would allow for the properties to become an apartment community with about 120 units. Now, this project plan also includes traffic improvements to reduce any impacts the development could have on surrounding streets. The developer mentioned that there are concerns for traffic, but they are willing to pry for a stoplight. That's a $750,000 investment to get a stoplight. The property is supported by NBA legend and Newport News native Allen Iverson. His mom and the developer spoke before the council last night.
Let's continue to make Newport News great and a better place to live. Let's show the people in our town they matter.
This is affordable housing, market rate housing. We're going to have stainless steel appliances, luxury vinyl floors. We're going to have a swimming pool, fitness center. This is going to be a nice addition to the community.
Look at Rhoda.
Over a 10-year period, it's estimated $2.5 million
These the
of
board
that
members.
will go back into the Newport News community. The mayor concluded after the hearing that he believes this plan has more work that needs to be done before moving forward. Here's what he had to say.
This is not a no, this is not a right now, and so I look forward to sitting down with you and
Oh, Tevin Campbell.
way forward. That includes city staff sitting down and making sure that the process is the same for everyone. So we're gonna get some things done. But thank you.
Councilman Curtis Bethany III said he voted not in favor of the changes because the current council has not reviewed the comprehensive land plan. He asked the question, do we want to be known as the community that rents way more than people that own in Newport News? The developers will likely continue to work on this project until it is approved. In the control room, I'm Deja Parker, 10 on your side.
There's one.
Okay. That was very interesting at the end, where they said, do we want to be known as the community that rents instead of owns? That has been the dynamic of this part of the peninsula for a very long time. I studied the statistics a few years ago when I had no choice. I had no choice for a assignment during my doctoral programs. We had to look at the city budgets, and we had, doing certain research, I noticed that 48% of the people in this area are renters. So what comes with that is you have to factor in the amount of people that are in the military. And also you have to see it for what it is. They prioritize the military in this area. That's what it is. That's always been a dynamic. They have so many different incentives and benefits, yada yada yada. Job wise, all the way around. So then you have to look at the amount of investors in the area. A lot of the investors buy up the property, which they've within the last 4 years they bought even more. There was one gentleman that actually just went to jail for the treatment of his tenants. And well, he didn't go to jail for the treatment. He went to jail because he got to playing with them people PPP money. Okay, along with mistreating people and renting out dilapidated houses and things of that nature. So he owned 100 properties between two cities. He's in prison now for his white collar crimes. However, he still owns these properties and has another company managing it. So it's really interesting for them to say, oh, we don't want to be known as the city that rents. Y'all rent anyway. Tell them people the truth. Tell them people that you already have plans for it. It's just not in writing. See, they did not expect those people to come in with the plans written out, everything set up, and then now they're going to say, oh, we didn't have time to look at everything. They had already made deals and essentially already brokered the city. They sold the city. And that one female that's sitting on that same board is a broker. She brokered the deal. So I just find it real interesting that when AI came, Allen Iverson, um, and it's not surprising that a lot of former athletes become businessmen. They go into community development because, of course, even with it being, I guess you could say, marketed for affordable housing, they need more affordable housing. So I don't understand the issue with the project. The issue with the project is it would clash with everything they've already agreed to. You see, they've already opened up opportunities and did these things for other people. That was one of the it was one of the recent grants that I said came out, and they listed that grant the same. It wasn't even a grant. It was like some money that was awarded to the area to help with children, with youth. They gave that money to who they wanted to give it to, which was another athlete, was a football player. That football player got that opportunity that a lot of people that had already been out here working, put the boots to the ground, they never even never stood a chance. I've said this before. This is no different than what they always do. So, not only that, most of these people are not going to agree to it because, for one, where's their cut? See, they don't gain anything in it. I'm saying that because when that football player got what he got, one of the city councilmen made himself the executive director of that program, that man was granted all that money for that multi-million-dollar project. I have not heard anything else about it since. It's supposed to be something for the youth. So again, I hope I don't see nothing wrong with Allen Iverson being able to um, build something in that area. If it's just sitting there, the question is, who did they promise it to already? And how much do they gain to benefit from it behind with those backdoor deals? That's it. That's all. I hope you guys have enjoyed my crash out energy for the day. That's one of the stories I just finished looking at. And I'll listen to it with you guys. And I'm glad I listened to it all the way at the end. And I like that Miss Ann came up there and spoke out. And I like that the developer, the other gentleman, came out and spoke out as well. And I like the fact that they had a pack house. So that means they had some type of support behind this project. And I get what they're saying also because though they have, I think another reason, well, that's the main reason because what do they gain from it? Because see, another thing, when those people, they know the game that when people um build those type of apartment complexes, they make all these promises and all this stuff, but essentially they have a lot of them get over on the city, and the city doesn't they don't gain as much. So say if they have them build something and they get because a lot of those developments get like millions of dollars worth of tax credits when they do it. But after they go ahead and get the property, a lot of times they don't pay certain things. So the city knows that as well. But also the city has made a lot of other deals prior to this. And again, if they don't gain from it, now if you think about it, they are in the business of making money. They can't afford to continue to make more apartments that they're not going to make capital investments back as far as taxation for this corporation. Also, you have to remember they have other allotted sections. So what they did was they bulldozed all the projects from downtown, which nobody wanted to come downtown. That everybody and their mama want to buy a house. They're building houses in random areas throughout the city because they want the taxes. They want the taxes. They want the money. Like, I mean, that's how it goes. So again, you make more tax money when you build a house, when you have more owners. That's why they said we don't want to be known as the city with renters. Baby, we trying to get to the money. We trying to build more houses where people gonna have to pay us more taxes. That's it. The mayor, whatever his name, I got a cute little nickname. I call him Tevin Campbell because he gives me the whole demeanor of Tevin Campbell. And you know the funny thing, I didn't get the sound bite of the one that talk like Shamako. I ain't gonna say his name, but he sound like Shamako when he is relaying when he speak. I don't even know how he got. I know how he got on the board. His association and his approximation, and the people, his family having a little bit of pull, and him being friends with that one female up there. And I guess he been slaying her wig so much that he, got an opportunity. Anyway, that's my spill on it. I hope he's able to, become a developer. I think that will be a great opportunity for him. And not only that, they do need more affordable housing. Everybody does. Everybody has an affordable housing crisis. But again, like they said, if they can't tax the maximum of dollar per unit, now it'd be different if he had something where people could be, they can own condos or something in a unit, like, like a multi. But no, 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 no. Basically, they say we don't want no more projects. That's it. I gotta go.